I'm Fred Agnew, and this is the second part of distance education software. Some definitions of distance education. According to Keegan, there are 6 characteristics: separation of teacher and student, influence of an educational organization, especially in the planning and preparation of learning materials, use of technical media, provisions of two-way communication, possibility of occasional seminars, participation in the most industrialized form of education. Another definition is institutionally based education and the sharing of learning experiences via data, voice, and video. Distance education software has advantages and disadvantages. The majority of DE students are employed full-time and have responsibilities to their family and other responsibilities. DE software offers flexibility in that DE students can attend classes and complete program requirements. DE students can also learn at their own pace. They can utilize their own experiences in class activities and have increased interaction with other students. Some disadvantages are problems of access, such as location of universities in urban or suburban settings, whereas there are some students who live in rural areas. Also, for some DE students, there is a long commute to campus and a lack of internet service in rural areas. Providing access to equipment is also another disadvantage. But one instance of overcoming this was the Institute of Museum and Library Services providing software to school media librarians. Some positives are real-time class sessions. There are also class recordings. Access to professors through email or providing feedback through journals. Communication and interaction with classmates, either through breakout rooms, chat, video conference, or the discussion board. There's also lifelong learning. Free content via YouTube is a positive in that it raises awareness of LIS programs, better learning environment, and use student experiences. Content relevant to working libraries is also another positive for YouTube. Also, YouTube allows to reach increased number of users, increased sharing. Also, lectures and presentations are made available. Some of the challenges are that differences among university programs. Faculty-student dynamic is not as strong with software alone, but this can be overcome through conferences and workshops. Also, there are copyright and privacy issues. Technology issues such as network failure and equipment problems are also a challenge. Family and health issues can also affect distance education students. Different learning styles and characteristics, i.e. age and technical skills, are also a challenge to adoption. Two examples of distance education software are Blackboard and YouTube. Blackboard offers a social, customizable experience where students can utilize tools for improvement. YouTube can supplement or replace face-to-face classes, and it's also convenient. YouTube also offers tutorials. DE students can control their own pace. It provides flexibility, and it also allows for collaboration in the form of tagging. YouTube can offer general to specific videos, from searching the catalog to specific course videos. One example of using distance education software is reference instruction. Some problems with DE reference instruction have been the difficulty of showing search results and having a librarian help modify the search. Also, videos might not address specific questions. Previous studies have shown that there have been technical difficulties. There has not been much visual or verbal feedback. Students have not shown up for appointments, and that there hasn't really been a change in the distance education research assistance. Some problems are cost, technical problems, needing to buy extra software, and also misunderstandings. This can be overcome with one example of software such as Adobe Connect, which can allow for screen sharing, utilizing pods for webcam, chat, and audio. Also, it records if a student is present, and verbal and written comments can be left. Some drawbacks to this are time zones for specific sessions. Announcements can be also have to be done. There are certain active periods also can be affected by a librarian's schedule or the need for a subject librarian. Also, there are technical issues such as audio issues, screen size, and the connection. Web conferencing instruction sessions are another application for Adobe Connect. The ACRL, the Association of College and Research Libraries, has the standards for distance learning library services, states that academic libraries must serve all users. Also, it requires user instruction programs for DE learning needs. With Adobe Connect, they can record and edit sessions, have interactive polls, share their desktop, and utilize a whiteboard, also chat and audio. They can use it to address problems with other communication methods such as phone or chat, also functions for one-to-one sessions with DE students and the reference librarian. Sessions are usually an hour. There can be multiple sessions, and students can log in early. MOOCs can be used for information literacy. Further education and develop individual skills through collaboration and creation are a purpose for MOOCs. Information literacy involves the skill of locating and utilizing information, viewing the information environment, and making connections between class and the real world. MOOCs contain a diverse group of students, also an increased number of students. In courses, they learn to find information, learn to understand, use sources, find errors in thought, use analysis to make decisions, use evidence to support findings. Also, they're taught based on progress, utilize student networks, and open access software. And these are the references.